Hello, everybody. This is coming to you live from the Los Angeles Jiu-Jitsu Club. This is Rafa Esparza with several of my closest friends or enemies. I don't know which is which, but we decided today to get together to do a nice little broadcast here from the LA Jiu-Jitsu Club to talk to you guys about the USSGL. What is the USSGL?
US Submission Grappling League.
Very good. Drew over here talking to you about that. We have a tournament coming up on May 28th. That is the OC Open, but then we have another tournament happening on June 4th, and that is the Fresno Open. So we're going to talk to you a little bit about that. And Joey, shut up. Thank you. Does not know how to be professional and mute the sound on his sharing. But if you guys are so interested or have questions for us, feel free to send them. We will be monitoring. Corporate Eric over here will be in charge of looking at all of those things.
I'm here to monitor assets and liability prevention loss.
God, oh boy. I'm here to talk to you guys about spreadsheets. All right, and then of course over to my right I have Drew Murillo. Drew, how are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing well, thank you, Raf.
Very good. I've also got Blair Green, who is...
Good morning.
You are in a very relaxed pose, sir.
I'm a very relaxed person.
You're a very relaxed person.
I'm gonna go get a cup of coffee. I'll be right back.
Well-
True, okay.
We've already lost one.
We lost our
We
viewer.
can have one family meeting.
Maybe you throw the names in.
I love that I can see him storm out delayed on the viewfinder up there. In our back, we've got Octavio Villanueva. Octavio,
Sir.
what does your last name mean?
Villanueva means new hotel, I believe. You
Oh,
bring it
New
down.
hotel.
So, if you own a new hotel, that's probably mine.
It sounds like the broken piece of Monopoly for the Spanish version every time I hear the end of yours. And then, of course, Joey House right up top. Joey, how are you? Speak lively, sir.
I'm very well. My last name, it means house, like what one would live in, but it is the German way of spelling it.
Oh, look at that!
incorrectly.
He's the Spanish version of you.
But he's more German, I think.
It's same thing. Anyway, well, let's say this.
I'm sorry, my last name means green like the color.
Listen.
No,
Yeah, you didn't even ask my last name.
she just has no meaning.
Esparza, what does that mean?
Esparza means hope.
Oh, that's actually kind of beautiful.
Yeah, I know. So anyway, we know it's fucking early for you guys, thus the coffee is happening for this gentleman. Is the coffee making you happier right now? What kind of coffee is it?
It is Trader Joe's breakfast blend medium roast.
We talked about this. It's
Shout out
supposed
to
to be
Trader
brand
Joe's.
new.
I mean, it's
Trader Joe's.
LA
Sponsor
Jiu-Jitsu.
us.
Trader Joe's, if you're out there.
All the Joes.
Trader Joe's,
Give me
eat
a like.
well.
Actually, Trader Joe's, I would like to tell you this jiu-jitsu market is very exciting. A lot of tastemakers and people that could influence a lot of purchasing behavior. So I will be in touch soon.
Very nice.
Sweet, dude.
What Drew meant to say was, it's our favorite kind of coffee, Bulletproof Coffee. Are we sponsored by them?
No.
Chimera Coffee.
No, yeah,
No?
kinda.
All right, we're sponsored by them. Thank you for your
We want to be
delicious coffee.
sponsored by
Thank you, Starbucks,
Caveman,
for
though.
my,
So Caveman
peanut
Coffee,
butter
if you're
cappuccino.
Hook up the house. We love you guys.
Welcome to, again, everybody who's tuning in. If you guys have questions, shoot them our way. We'd love to answer them. We want to give you a little bit of background of why we're doing this, so I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to start with Drew. Drew, why is it that we are putting together tournaments, and why are you interested in putting them together?
Well, we're putting together tournaments because look at the team we have, man. There's no reason we shouldn't.
Don't bring attention to the team. The more that they look at us, the less they want to compete with us.
You have a room full of competitors, guys that have competed their whole lives. Blair's been wrestling over 30 years. Eric's been wrestling and doing jiu-jitsu a long time, as well as Joey
But
and
not as long as Blair.
myself.
because
None of
we're
us
younger.
have competed as much as Blair, but we're all super passionate about it. And
So that's an old man jab, right?
as practitioners and as people that love the sport, what do we like to watch? You know, what do we like to play? What's the truest, most honest form of jiu-jitsu? And we feel it's sub only. So we want to push that rule set. And we want to create an awesome experience for the competitors too. How many times have you been in a tournament and waiting around and it's not run the right way, and then you have to rely on like a judge's decision, and you've been waiting there 8 hours and it's boring, and we want to change all of that. We want to make all of that tolerable for you guys, if not exciting for you guys.
Blair, you are the oldest person in the room. I feel like that's something that has been brought up only several times on the show so far. You bring a wealth of experience, but tell us a little bit about how you are bringing that experience to this particular set of group of idiots known as us.
Well, it's been a pretty good time hanging out with you guys here at the LA Jiu-Jitsu Club. A lot of talent, good energy, good vibe, and the lifestyle is like something that you all live. So I appreciate that. I've been on the board of USA Wrestling as the director of grappling for, I guess, the last 5-6 years, with the sole purpose of spreading the art. I want people on the mat and to do what I enjoy, what we all enjoy here. So that's pretty much it. So as far as old, I'm pretty old.
Oh, that'll exhaust the old jokes for Blair. All right. Eric, you are an active competitor. Not a good one, but one that actively competes a lot. Tell us a little bit about your interest in working and putting on tournaments.
I just feel that, the better you want to be at jiu-jitsu, like the more you're around it, which leads to competition. And then even in competition, there's like all the little things that make it important. The tournament itself, dude, you want to showcase your abilities and have the best possible, experience, win, lose, or draw, But the tournament's a big part of that. They have you waiting forever if, like, they're trying to rush you along, if they don't care what mat you're at, or they, you get lost in the flow of it. Like, it's not going to make you want to come compete, And that's what we're just trying to get, trying to create, like, a really good experience for our competitors. And, at a tournament that, like, we would actually want to be a part of and do ourselves.
What's up to Cole Franson, who said, "What's up with the bird in the red shirt?" So Cole has tried doing this thing with me where he's tried saying that I'm a bird. And he basically said this one day. And somebody came up to me, I think it was like Sky Level, who barely knows me, but sends me a message on Facebook. He's like, "You gonna let you can call you a bird?" And I was like, "What does that mean?" And he goes, "I don't know, man, but it sounds bad. It sounds like he's totally dogging you." And I was
Well,
like,
do you mean Angry Bird? The red one?
But I looked at him and I said, "Can I be very clear? Cole can't call me a bird because look at his hair. He looks like a bird."
Which
So-
version?
Oh
is it?
snap! Ball's in your court now, Cole.
Dang.
Bird.
Oh yeah, we heard it.
You bird. I love he's just a chirp,
Chirp.
chirp. Let's see. Rick Camaro says Raph is a lagger.
He's hacking the game. He's cheating.
It looks sweet.
Rick, it'd be great if you competed. We know that you're an active competitor in our circuit. And, you're always complaining about the fact that there's stuff that's not near you. Well, I believe there's going to be one closer to Fresno or in Orange County. So, push comes to shove, do our tournament. So shut up. And welcome to the show, by the way. This is the kind of personal attention you get from doing a show with us. We will talk back to you guys, and we love the interaction. So please, go ahead and continue to send us messages, unless you're Cole, which it's amazing that you can use your beak to communicate with us.
Well, I'd just like to say, as the oldest person on the couch, that I was watching UK TV, and bird is a name for a woman.
Oh.
There you go.
I mean,
Pretty bad.
Complimenting you.
pretty bird. Cat
Shake
Clark.
that tail feather.
Well, we've got over here, and it says, Cat Clark says, Rafa Esparza is the king. That's very nice.
Oh, no.
I can't even take that, so I don't know what to
Don't
tell
give
you.
him that.
I thought Gordon was the king.
The king of.
To be fair, very accurate. Gordon Ryan wears a crown all the time. I have stolen it from him, so there is that. I've also stolen a lot of gold medals, which is great. I love seeing Eric turn into a Muppet on my radio delay here. Octavio.
Yes, sir.
Tell us a little bit about why you're involved, and more importantly, tell us what you've seen just through the lens, because you take a lot of photos. You tend to do a lot of media coverage, basically getting good photos. So tell us what draws you into doing this sort of stuff with us, sir.
Well, working in this group, I'm going to see some of the best grapplers that SoCal has to offer, at least. And people here have some of the best jiu-jitsu in the world. I've traveled around the world, and SoCal jiu-jitsu is on another level. So watching some of these up-and-comers, I get to see some of their early matches, and I get to see what they'll become one day as they become one of the best grapplers in our community. So I want to get as many shots as I possibly can of you guys just murdering each other in the most playful of ways. So I love being part of this team and seeing some of these guys come in the house and show off their skills and see some of the teammates here prove how good their jiu-jitsu is. So if I could capture some of those moments, that's what I want to do.
I definitely love that Octavio began that as saying, as a world traveler,
As a
I've
world
seen
traveler,
many
I've
places
seen the
and things."
world and stuff.
I've seen
man.
it all.
We want to stop and acknowledge a couple of the comments that we got. So let's start with Kat. Kat Clark said, okay, king of podcast, which true. Whatever. Either way, great job, guys, and we'd love to stream for you guys. Oh,
Can we move up to Lance's comment?
So we're gonna come back to Lance's in a second. But this is, I mean, Joey, you're seeming to be very popular right now. Michael Caro says, "What up, fellas? Joey, still need to get by for a role and a T-shirt to represent. Police and Fire World Games in August. Getting ready."
Hell yeah, get ready.
Oh.
We'll have a t-shirt
Oh,
for you.
man.
We'll have a t-shirt for you.
Can I read this one?
Hold on.
Can I read this
We'll go there real quick. You can go to the next one. It's a comment. Oddly, has Joey been on EBI before?
Joey has been on EBI before.
That's so great. Do you
Joey's an
remember who?
EBI veteran.
He's a
Two-time
two-time
EBI
EBI veteran.
Two-time
Did
EBI
he
veteran.
compete against somebody on EBI?
Let's see.
no.
He lost
Yeah.
twice.
He lost twice. I know. I can
Lost
remember
twice.
those very frequently.
I think he competed against a black belt from Paragon.
Okay. Just a quick question. You don't have to tell me the answer because I'm not sure if I know. But did that black belt suddenly leave a comment in our comment section right
He
now?
did. I see it right
Oh my
there.
goodness! What did he say?
Right there. He said, "Joey, I heard you want a rematch." And then there's 3 smiley faces, and then XOXOX.
Damn,
I'll
yeah,
tell you.
aggressively
How
shot-
many eggplants were there?
There's Lance Glenn showing you some love, Joey.
Some painful love.
But here's why you should note this is especially great for us. Lance posted it twice.
Yeah, more happy faces the second time.
In case we didn't get it.
I think it's possible Lance was saying he would like to see you both at the OC Open and the Fresno Open.
Absolutely.
Dang.
You can compete against me.
Hey, Lance,
That's
I
what
don't know if you know this, Lance, but
Send you the link.
our tournament in
your
OC
credit card.
in Anaheim on May 28th has an absolute division, gi and no gi, and they both pay money.
Hey, why don't you tell me a little bit about the? So this is something that we've talked about the gi sub only movement.
So there's not a lot of tournaments submission only in the gi, as you guys know. I feel like most traditional schools will train you for points if they're a competitive school, because that's everybody wants to win the world, and that's probably the highest level tournament out there. I think we've all seen through tournaments like EBI, regardless of the fact that that's no gi, is that once we have the submission only rules, it pushes the action. And that's what we want. We want to push the action, and we want to push the incentive for you guys to finish each other. So we've seen sub only done in the gi before. Gracie Worlds did that. Gracie Tournaments has done that. I've seen some pretty exciting matches. So, it's something that we just wanted to push for you guys. I don't think that the gi players should be discluded from this opportunity to, 1, win some money, and 2, have action-packed matches.
That's a great answer. I want to stick on Lance's comment for a second. Obviously, no. To go back to the point, one of the things that we observe, we notice as people who, I cover a ton of tournaments, and one of the things that's always hard for me, and one of the reasons why we do the podcast is we don't feel the athletes get the proper attention that they deserve. So we always try to interview them. We always try to bring their stories forth, because a lot of times they don't make the money that they should.
You should get paid to do what you love, man.
Absolutely. So it's one of those things that, from our perspective, it's important for me to see athletes get acknowledgement, and obviously I'll be happy to talk with our athletes who do well at our tournaments. So that is something that is a plus, that we would love to do interviews with you guys as well. But we have more on that in just a second. I do want to acknowledge Brian Peterson said, "What up, guys? Sorry I haven't come down and seen you guys in a while."
What up, Brian?
Brian, see
Brian,
those
we miss
pics
you.
of all that tri-tip and brisket you've been working on. We need to come visit you.
Absolutely. Brian, one way you can make that up for us, you have a wonderful contingency of folks that train with you up a little bit more north from us. I think that's closer to Fresno than it is to here.
Yes, sir.
So, Brian, if you want to send some of your folks to come compete at our tournament, pretty low cost, and guess what? It would really make up for you not training
Actually,
there.
Brian, another note on that: there'll be the USA Wrestling State Championship going on the day before at that same event for kids. And then we'll have a UWW Junior and Veterans World Team Trials going on at that event. So definitely want to touch base with you on that. I know we've kind of been going back and forth, so just be aware.
Jose says, Eric looking clean as fuck. Looking like all your guys' boss. You're saying boss. He looks like our accountant.
Yeah.
Look at him. Oh boy. I hope my glasses make me look
Loss
smart.
prevention. You
Brian, Brian, you're asking where it is. Guys, you can find
Thank you,
all the
Jose.
information to all of our events on ussgl.com. All
A lot
that
of
stuff
shit
will be
for
updated
Koreans.
very, very
Waiting for 'em.
regularly. So, as far as dates, venues, things going on, all that information should be there. So, again, ussgl.com. Super easy, super simple.
Also, make sure to follow us on all of the social channels because there's other things outside of just the tournaments going on. We want to let you know about LA Jiu-Jitsu. You had a really great event this weekend out at the beach.
Yep.
Super fun. So, it's more than just tournaments. It's really the lifestyle.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we'll talk a little bit about the beach in a few minutes. Let's go ahead and get a couple of comments. Lance, thank you so much for making this show so interesting to me. Lance said, to add to that comment, I only trained in the gi for EBI.
Interesting.
I only trained in the gi for EBI.
There's so much hot fire being spit everywhere. Let's see. Mario says, good morning, fellas. Good morning to you, sir.
Mario.
Brian asked, where is it? He said, I'm headed to Vegas this weekend. I'm also going to Fresno for the CAUSAW State. When it's that many letters, I don't know that it's an acronym anymore.
Just make a
Absolutely
word.
acronym.
Well,
California USA Wrestling.
no, I got it. All the words make sense there, but at a certain point, that's too many words for an acronym. All right, that's great, Brian. Going to Vegas this weekend. Hopefully, we'll see you there. Contingency of us right over here will be going, and we are excited. Blair, tell us a little bit about what we can expect to see over there this weekend.
So this weekend is a superstar event under the wrestling banner. So this is the US Open, which is the top wrestlers in the country vying for the #1 spot. Additionally, we are getting some love on the grappling side, so we're having our grappling world team trials this weekend as well. This is at the South Point Casino. It actually starts today with the wrestling. Our grappling gi will start on Thursday. I'm taking off as soon as we finish up here. And then our no gi will be on Friday, and the finals will be on Saturday. So that's we got some tough guys coming out, and some tough young ladies too.
So there's going to be coverage from which podcast again?
Verbal Tap.
Okay, great.
You've heard about that?
And just us. Wait,
We're
don't
actually-
boo me. Get out of
Yeah,
here.
we'll actually have the girls over as well from Matt Therapy.
Nope.
And
No.
Yeah.
all
love
matches
Donna
will be
Becky.
streaming live on both Flow Wrestling and Flow Grappling.
Nice.
So, really working to get more people to know about what we're doing.
Brian Peterson said we got to get them to change their rules eventually. Well,
We're working on it.
one of the nice things about us, though, is we want to make it sub-only. We want to try and minimize the amount of ref interference, if you would. So I believe we might be on the same page there, but we can talk more about that in person. Brian, if you see us, come say hello. And that goes for all of you guys. If you happen to be in Vegas, be sure to see one of the three of us. We'll be all around. Drew's going to be going out like a madman. So if he sees you,
Say
what's
hi.
up. Say hello.
Did you see Drew at the strip club? Or
Right.
he'll give you a card.
Throw him a dollar.
He's gonna be there. He's gonna create a good little flick thing to be like, "Hey, kid,
It is
you want to
the
see some
kids.
guys wrestling?"
$20 is $20.
Absolutely, we got no issue with that. Brandon McCatherine says, "Internet famous."
Yay.
Brandon.
What's up,
Brandon,
Brandon?
shout out to
We
Brandon.
love you.
Can we just say real quick, Brandon recently
rap.
stayed here. Wait, don't take me to Alabama. I don't want to go there. We're trying to get Brandon here. You want to go to Alabama?
I want to go hang out with Brandon. So
Listen.
if I have to go to Alabama to do that, I'll go hang out with Brandon McCatherine.
Brandon,
Talk about Alabama like it's this awful place. Like, I don't want to go to Alabama.
I've been to Alabama. It's fine. You know what? I have been
I
there.
just call it Bama because I don't like that.
Don't say it like that, because once you get into talk like that, it gets to football, and you don't want to talk football in Alabama if you're on the wrong side. I will say
I
this:
don't want to talk football, period.
you don't. No, in Alabama, you
Just
don't.
ready out of things to say.
No, in Alabama, you don't have a choice. That's what you talk about. Like when you show up there, they want to know what football allegiance you are. And if you are the wrong one, you are shunned.
Johannes!
Brandon can affirm that. I am positive. Brandon,
Think of Forest Gump, Greenbow, Alabama.
trust me. Brandon recently just stayed here at the LA Jiu-Jitsu Club. He did a seminar. It was an amazing seminar. If you guys missed out, I believe we have another seminar coming over here very soon. Joey, what are the details on that?
It is Saturday, I believe that is that Saturday, May 6th? You just put me on the spot, I don't know the exact date. Saturday, I believe May 6th, it's going to be the Jiu-Jitsu game. It's going to be a lot of fun. It incorporates a whole lot of different things. There's elements where you got to figure out how to, like, figure out your own defense to certain submissions, figure out certain submissions for certain positions. There's one part of the seminar where you actually have to talk your way through certain moves. So it's really good for people who are beginners, or even if you want to learn how to teach jiu-jitsu, it's going to be phenomenal for that. For our LA Jiu-Jitsu Club peeps, it actually is going to be donation based. So come on in, and that's it. It's good. Even though I think it says $40 on the flyer, just come in, and it will be donation based because we love you people. Not Raph, but we love you people out in America.
The feeling's mutual. Hey, Lance, you're my favorite grappler between you and Joey. Not just because you beat him, but because it was entertaining to watch you beat him. I will say this. Brandon McCatherine says, Raph is right. Do not talk football under any circumstances. I know what I'm talking about, gentlemen. Let's go ahead and say here. Christian Bohr says, Kansas here. Just moved from SoCal, though. I trained at Guiobel in San Clemente, and I want to check out your next clinic, though, for sure. Awesome. Aubrey, or Andre? Andre, is that what his name is? I can't tell it.
Gorbachenki? I don't know what it
It
is.
reeds in terrorist, so it's very difficult to read here.
Hey.
But it says, get a job, you bums. All right, well, that's great. You first, because you're watching, dork. Jeremy Scott, what do you mean, you people? Johannes Manson says, hi, guys.
That
What's
is my
up?
hey, that is my good friend from Sweden.
Yeah?
He's the man I almost had a drunken Muay Thai fight.
Wait,
In Thailand?
Once again,
Thailand.
We gotta hear
We're
this
gonna have a
story.
rematch one of
top
these days. and we're
world
gonna fight.
traveler.
wait, hold on. What? Wait,
Parts of the
what?
world.
Look, sometimes you go to Thailand, you get drunk on an island, and you fight people in a bar. In a proper Thai ring. But, you know,
Seems
that's a story for another day. That's a story for another day.
Octavio's
Not
like
enough time.
Octavio's narrative of being like, I'm a man of traveling. I've seen many different places, been to very different locations, and gotten into drunken bar fights at most of
I
them.
heard he's an excellent Turkish oil wrestler as well.
Yeah.
Let's
You
see
wanna
here.
oil wrestle me in a bar, let me know.
Lance asks an important question, probably to try and figure out where Joey can be beat. It says, so what subs will be illegal for the gi sub only?
So there's a list of rules at ussgl.com. We kept it pretty traditional in the gi. We took heel hooks out until you get to a black belt, I believe, Joey. Is that correct?
Oh, I don't even think we have heel hooks.
We might
or
not
black
even have
belts.
heel hooks at the black
We
belt
don't need
level.
heel hooks all the time.
Well,
guys.
it's one of those things that
Let's live to fight another
yeah,
day.
no one else has them. There's certain things that, you know, if people in the game want heel hooks, let us know. But
Let it go, Eric. Let it
in the
go.
meantime, no heel hooks.
Yeah. Like I said, there's a full breakdown at ussgl.com. There's a rules tab. I would check that out.
Brandon McCatherine says, is one of these humans Octavio? Because I
Hi,
still
Brandon.
don't believe he exists.
We usually keep
That is
him in
Octavio.
closets
That's me.
when people are
He
around.
CGI.
He lives here, I
He
swear.
did CGI. Let's see. Johannes says, I beat him. Beating Octavio isn't that great of a thing, though, just to let you know.
He was scared
Ferris,
for his life. Let me end it there.
Justin
Let me end it there,
Osborne.
Johannes.
Justin Osborne says, Ferris
Not
and
Lagom at
I...
all.
Shut up, you've had your time. Justin Osborne said, Ferris and I say hello, good morning, hello, and good morning back to
Good
you.
morning.
Andre Gorbachenko says, Raph, nice glasses. Do they make those for men, too?
Keep them coming, people.
Here's the thing. Andre, I don't know what's happening right now, but isn't there like a hipster Morrissey concert you need to go to right now?
Ooh. I heard him.
That one
I
hurts
heard him.
because it's real.
That one
But
actually
don't
hurt.
worry,
I
go
know.
ahead and put your emotions in a poem. Mario says, I was in a drunken bar fight in Thailand. I was dancing with some lovely ladies, and my coach sent people to fight me and catch me off guard. I then beat Tong Po with glass-covered gloves. Thanks,
Obviously,
Mario.
The synopsis of the ultimate movie, Bloodsport.
Very
Bloodsport
similar
indeed.
night for us. Very similar nights.
If the rest of you guys want to go ahead and send in favorite
we need to
descriptions
watch
of your
Bloodsport
movie,
right
that's
soon.
perfectly
Hey,
fine.
Brandon
too.
McCallum met Van Damme yesterday.
Oh,
I don't know if you
what a
guys
case.
know that.
Yeah, you
While
did.
we're on the Bloodsport.
So Brandon, in his very sweet-natured communication style, was just like, "Oh my God, y'all, I can almost meet Jean-Claude Van Damme." And I was like, "Well, if you can almost meet him, because that would be amazing." And lo and behold, I look down and there's a photo of Brandon and Jean-Claude Van Damme doing the Van Damme like okay pose. So kudos to him, and we're very happy for you. Brandon, that's a meeting of the minds. Okay, so let's talk about the beach event. We just had a beach event recently. It went down on Sunday. Eric, tell us about the beach event.
We took the mats out to Sycamore Cove, set up there, had ourselves like a little spot for all the family to come and hang out. It was a really good time. We had the mats out from noon to 6 p.m., so it was quite a bit. Plenty of people came and went during that time. A lot of people jumping in the water too, having a blast, you know. So just come out and enjoy the vibes. It's good.
You always force people, you always peer pressure people to jump in the pool or jump in the water when it is
This time it was
so
Thor.
ridiculous.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It was Thor this time, and it wasn't even that cold.
You were helping.
Yeah,
Thor,
Joe?
banana brother!
Yeah.
So let him go.
Thor and Joey ate a banana whole.
Raw.
Hold
With
on.
the husk.
Be very specific, because when people say that Joey and Thor ate a banana,
Not in a single bite. Let's start there.
That's
They
my
jumped
other
in the
comment.
water to wash off the shame.
No,
What do you guys do to here?
I'm a firm believer that the most nutritious part in most fruits, like a banana, an orange, are in the peels. That's where the parts people don't eat. And I always thought how crazy someone would look if they just ate a banana with the peel, or like an orange, like an apple. And so I decided that I need to do that one day somehow.
Genius.
It was insane.
I wanted I think it'll be a really cool party trick to do too.
I'd also like
Really
to
sets
take this
it all out.
time and say Joey is also the only person I know that consistently, without fail, will eat the wrapper on a cupcake regardless. like it's part of the cupcake, like all the time.
I would
It's
like-
saturated and all that good stuff anyway. So
It's like a napkin.
I'd like to note here two things. One, non-nutritionalist,
part of the cupcake.
non-nutritionalist expert Joey House is giving you this
Joey
advice.
eats the skin.
And second, hold on. We'll get to you, Nathan. You have a very good question. But the second thing to note here is that we were losing viewers as Joey was talking. So there's
Going
that.
down.
Nathan just said, did they share the banana? One at each end? No, they did not. Lady and the Tramp.
Lady and the Tramp's-
Not
No,
this
we did it
time.
like it was
They
like
did-
Russian
they did-
roulette. We
they did
each like took
back to
one
back.
bite out of it, deciding someone was gonna quit at first, and then we took on the whole banana. We were very
No one
proud.
won. No one won
Nobody
that.
won that.
No one won that.
He
Just-
took all that.
Andre Gorbachenko says, can you please discuss how Zachary Little Country Lane got his purple belt before Octavio, Raph, and me?
Shout out to Little Country Zach. Zach Sergeant Lane.
I think Little Country's
else
going to
is-
stick, so that's pretty funny. Listen, I've got a long residency at Blue, so I'm perfectly fine there. Octavio, I can't speak for him as well, but Jeremy Scott said, sure, crazy just like I've never done this before, fellas. Yep, that would be when they both ate the banana. They pretended like they have never eaten something like that before. Eggplant emoji. Classy Grappler says, why is everyone wearing clothes? Well, first of all, we're going worldwide with this. Classy, very nice to see you, sir.
That's not his name.
What?
Just like how you called him like classy. Like that was just
That
like
is name
first
on your
name.
classic rap.
Listen, would you like me to say Mr. Grappler and make it super formal? I'm not
His
like
first
signing
name
him
is
in a
classy.
I guess it's
and just being all corporate
I guess
right
it's
now.
weird either way.
Dr. Grapple.
Dr. Grappler. He did not go to school for all those years. Okay, So the beach event was great. We had a lot of people in there. I do want to ask Joey
Yes.
to talk a little bit about his super fight that he had there, just to show you how far he's gone from being on the EBI show. He then had a super fight, and who was the super fight with at the
It
beach?
was against Calvin Jin Lee.
Okay.
Calvin Jin Lee.
What is
Shout
it?
out Justin Osborne because
Yeah.
Justin is Calvin's dad.
Calvin, how old is he?
The Shark Lee.
He's probably about 7.
About 7 years old. Tough little kid. Funny little kid.
He had a shirt. He had a shirt that had a shark on it and a pair of shorts that
Yeah.
had sharks on it too.
So we've given Calvin his fight name in case you're still watching, Justin. All right, he is now Calvin the Shark
I love it.
Lee.
Dang, that nickname was made.
He's
at the
been
beach,
dubbed.
too.
He's
Yeah,
united.
I like
That
it.
was made for him.
Calvin is 6 and had a blast, all in caps.
Awesome.
How do you not know his age, man?
He honestly,
6, 7,
he
whatever.
was the life of... He
He's
was...
small and he's feisty.
Oh, he's 6 now. He's 7. bro.
in age.
You know what the best part is? He was keeping tabs on who tapped him out.
That's
He
true.
keeps telling everyone he beat you up.
He said he was beating
Everybody.
you up, but then he told me, he goes, Joey tapped me out twice, and I go, the
He
kid.
left those heels, and I was like, bam!
Because that's how we do it at USSGL. We hook 6-year-olds.
Hold on. We have parting words from Lance, who says, thanks for your time, fellas. No, thank you. Have a great day. P.S. I'm glad I can tap a purple at will, a.k.a. Joey.
Like you just did it at will. I feel like I put up.
Hey, Joey,
Yeah,
you can't
we
let
will
that
see you
fly
later.
back. You got it.
Come get that money, $500.
Get
Get that money, Lance. I'm just saying. And the nice part is, this is like,
I'm different.
you know, we're going to have more competitive people than Joey. That's one of the best things that we're going to provide here. Octavio has to go. We've run out of CGI. So, Brandon, you are
Our
correct.
budget is
Put my cardboard cutout right here.
It's just as lively. All right, Justin says, I'll tell him when he gets home after school. So, please do.
You got a shout out on the podcast.
But, you know, Justin, if you're looking for a place to go ahead and have him compete, we also have kids divisions also. Blair, you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so essentially the whole thing is we want people on the mat. You know, men, women, gi, no gi, kids, come out and let's do it. You know, that's the simple ethos here.
And Blair, how much is it going to cost for kids versus adults?
You got to check on the website. So again, anytime you have questions, you can always reach out to us. We're around. It says, but go online, stay on the social, and see what we've got posted up. Also, there's like specials and stuff like that. We'll be running promos. So if you register early, all of this kind of stuff. So take advantage of that.
Also, I have a really quick question for everybody out there watching, right? So we plan as a team to go around and visit as many academies as we can. That way we can just hang out with you guys, tell you guys a little bit about it, share our mission with you
Push the
guys.
tournament, push the lifestyle, push the club.
Absolutely. So if you'd like us to come to your academy, hang out and train with you and push the tournament, please let us know. And, we'd love to come out and hang out with you guys.
That's great. We definitely will be making the rounds, visiting a whole bunch of academies. So let us know if you want to get in touch with us. You can do that either through communicating with us at the USSGL on the Facebook, or you can hit us up on the website. We have a contact us section. We respond to all of those. You can hit us up also on, we have an Instagram as well.
We have an Instagram at USSGL. We also have a Twitter at _USSGL_.
Absolutely.
Is there a Facebook?
Nathan just said, damn, at will? Yes, at will. It happened. Because you could see during most of the match, and I don't mean to step on your recollection of it, but the whole time, Lance was just kind of toying with Joey and having his way with them. Joey couldn't do anything. And at a certain point, Lance was just like, all right, I'll finish it now. And that's really how it went.
It was an epic battle. That will go down in EBI history.
Yeah, I'm sure. They really play that one on the fight cast. My favorite was, I was trying to do a photo for Joey, and I was looking at that match, and I was trying to get a still shot. So I kept, trying to, find a frame where he looked good, and it just couldn't happen. And Joey told me, he's like, why didn't you just take one of the ones where I was getting the shit kicked out of me? And I was like, I'm not that mean.
There's one where it's like Lance is passing my guard, my legs are wide open, and Lance has his hand right in my face. I'm like, ugh! And my dad commented on it and goes, looks like you got your ass beat, boy! With 1,000 haws.
Orlando
All right.
Machado, BJJ
Yes.
asked,
Took you to
when
a
is the
dark-
next tournament? So Orlando, our next tournament is going to be May 28th in Anaheim, California. And then the following weekend, we will be in Fresno, California, June 4th. So check us out. Again, you guys can get all of that information on the website, ussgl.com, or any of our socials.
John Freeman chimes in with all you motherfuckers on steroids.
Bomba!
We wish.
Some of us more than others. Just to tell you that.
I like excuses to flex.
Of course. Just to confirm, Raph doesn't have to come, right? Yes.
Yeah. Obviously.
That's, you know what? If it helps the tournament, I will not show up. So I'll take one for the team. Jits
We
Grips.
want to make friends, you know. Like,
That's, I love that it comes from Jits Grips, something that they sell at tournaments. You moron. Good job. Hey, by the way, if you want to sell with us, you're more than welcome to. Vendors, you're more than welcome to get in contact with Drew to let us
Yes.
know if you guys are interested in selling merchandise that's better than Jits Grips, which is everything. All right. Orlando says, thanks much. Joey, let me ask you this. So when putting all this stuff together, we have 2 events that are on the pipeline. Do we have other things that we're planning later in the future, or other events that we're looking to do?
Oh yeah, like a whole bunch of we plan on bringing the mats back to the beach. We plan on doing more tournaments.
We have another special event in the works that we haven't done yet. Nobody's done it yet. It's an idea I've kind of had for a couple years now. And we're finally going to make that come to fruition sometime in mid-June. So just stay tuned. It's going to be awesome. If you like the beach and you like the vibe we put together there, you're going to love this too. I don't want to talk too much about it until we have
you
it
said
all.
too much.
I was about to say, like, you almost said
almost
too much.
And I
Almost
like
too
how we
much.
said it's never been done before.
It's
been done before in the jiu-jitsu community
Right.
or ever.
Right.
We're doing it.
We're doing it.
Look out.
That's our goal. I mean, whether it's USSGL or LA Jiu-Jitsu Club, we're here to push the envelope for you guys. You know what I mean? We want to contribute and help build the community, man. Build this lifestyle stuff because, you know, I don't know about you, dude, but nothing makes me happier than being on those mats, hanging out with my friends, dude.
Dude, Lance, I thought you were leaving, but you've been so inclined to stay for some strange reason. But you said, what time do you guys train this weekend at the club?
6 p.m. 6 p.m.
Training 6 p.m. Saturday night.
So right now it's Saturday night. We're about to make a big shift in our schedule. So this weekend it'll only be Saturday, but I think from here on out we're gonna figure out availability so we can be open Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, 6 p.m. And then we're gonna keep our Monday mornings 7 a.m. Monday through Friday. We'd like to broaden the schedule up and you know, get more people in here to come hang out with us. So,
And also, you know, we'd love to hear from you guys in terms of what works best for scheduling. It really helps us, especially for the weekend.
sure.
You know, during the weekdays, it's a little bit trickier, I know. But if you guys are looking for specific times, let us know. We can try and keep track and see what works best for
We're
a lot
all
of people.
always available for privates as well. You know, hit us up. You know, we'll schedule something for you. Just let me know how much these guys are charging you, and I will beat it. By,
That's not how this works.
coupons available too. Maybe
All my privates are donation based right now, so you can donate Eric.
Mine
less
aren't.
if you care.
Mine aren't.
if somebody shows you something, I will show you the counter. You know, do that.
There you go.
And keep it going.
I will show you my privates for free.
I'm also doing belt promotions for a set fee.
by mail only, by mail order only. For this one time, you can get a black belt from Eric Medina.
Send a check.
Inogi.
Okay. As well. Yes, Joey's doing privates right now. Eric also opened to privates. Eric, tell us a little bit about what you teach at your privates.
I like to teach.
Is it a DARS?
Like to teach moves that
Work.
They've never been seen before.
I've
Never been seen before.
Never been heard before.
I reach deep back into my past of hopscotch and foursquare and tetherball and make up these techniques that are useful for the playground for real life scenarios. I teach a lot of self-defense.
Do you teach anything for the streets?
Defense against the dark arts. The streets?
Yeah, the streets. That's what everybody talks about these days.
The streets.
Don't go outside, it's dangerous.
Real life story. Over at training this week, they actually they handed us plastic knives, and I got stabbed in the back. They said if you got stabbed at all, you died. And like I had it graze my gi, and my instructor was like, he's like, Hoffa, you're dead. And I was like, wait, no, you think one stab, like a slight graze, is going to kill a Mexican? You clearly never played this game with us before, sir.
The LA Jiu-Jitsu Club, USSGL, do not
condone
what Ravin's talking about.
Please. If you guys want to get real self-defense, we get switchblades a little bit later. So let me ask this. Okay, so Drew, you obviously are passionate about this.
Yes,
you
sir.
are very, very involved in the community. What makes this different than everybody else's?
What makes our tournament different?
Yeah, why compete?
I
'Cause
mean,
here's the thing. There's tons of tournaments that go on all the time.
Right.
Why us?
format and experience, plain and simple. Our format's going to be very, very different from a lot of the things you've seen. I think it's going to be very, very fun for people. Also, experience. I'm really big with aesthetics. I don't like how everything's in a high school gym. Well, it's fine that it's in a high school gym, but it's boring, dude. You know what I mean? You're there to watch your teammates, or let's say that you're just like somebody's parent or somebody's friend or whatever, and you're sitting there waiting for somebody to compete for 6-8 hours. It's their first tournament. They've been there 8 hours. They're anxious, walking around, maybe with no warm-up area. You know, nothing but their headphones. You know, and then your friends have to see you pace around and be miserable like that. Well, we want to create cool areas for people to hang out, be able to lounge out, have fun, have music playing. Aesthetically, we'd like it to be super pleasing. You'll know exactly when you're expected to warm up. You'll know exactly when you're expected to be on the mat. You know, and we're really going to pride ourselves on keeping a well-oiled machine running like that, you know.
So I'm sorry, but our Fresno event, the Fresno Open's actually going to be at the Selland Arena. You know, running on 15 mats, live streaming every match. So again, like everything that Drew's talking about, it's really about giving you the best possible experience.
Experience, absolutely. And Fresno is going to be dope. Again, that's going to be an arena event. You know, that's something that if you want to do sub only, you only have to pay $50 to do this huge arena event, and your match gets recorded, dude, on Track Wrestling. It's going to be awesome. You know, and I think as a competitor, it's super value to have footage of your match, right? Nobody likes to watch himself lose on a screen, but it's important if you want to become better, right? You have to do tape study.
You take that right back, and that's the next thing you work on Monday.
Exactly,
you know?
and then you get to go in the gym with focus. You guys know what's up. I'm not teaching you guys anything new.
I mean, I know when Joey lost to Lance, we did a composite study, frame by frame.
You know, he should have. That would have been the smart thing to do.
Oh, he didn't do that?
I don't know,
Oh,
but
that
I'm
explains
just
a
saying
lot.
that's a smart thing to do because you don't want to get beat the same way, you know?
True.
And, like, we understand that. We compete. We all compete a lot, dude. And
Hold on. Kevin Ross just asked, for those of us just joining, what are you talking about? Well, let's tell you.
Let's reiterate.
Joey lost to Lance. No, here's what we're talking about. We basically are putting together a series of tournaments. We are called the US Submission Grappling League. So we have several tournaments that are coming up, the first of which are going to be on May 28th. It is a Sunday. Then the following Sunday, there's also going to be a second one. The first event on Sunday, the 28th on May, it is going to be in Orange County. And then the next one the following week is going to be in Fresno. So those are open to all. We encourage you to go sign up at ussgl.com. That's about what we're talking about. We're a lot more emphasis on sub-only matches, just to let you know. And it will be gi and no gi. And those competing in the absolute divisions for both gi and no gi will be given cash prizes.
cash prizes.
That's where it's at.
Minimum
Let's say that.
$500, guys, so...
Let's see here. Christopher Ramirez says, shout out to Josh with the biceps on point.
I'll take the compliment because I'm assuming I'm Josh.
Can't be you because you're not Josh, so has
Boy,
nothing
out
to do
here,
with it.
biceps are on point.
Congrats to Drew on the new business moves.
Thank
Look
you
at you
guys.
on that.
Appreciate it.
Jits Grips is asking any open mat going on for Worlds, and that is going to be the week of our Fresno thing. So I'm sure we can arrange some kind of open mat.
We're gonna have somebody pull duty here to make sure the mats are up and get you guys your fix, or we could just transport you with us and make you fight in the tournament.
Absolutely. Yes, get in contact with us. I'll talk with you a little bit later about that, Eric. So We'd love to have you come visit the club because you will be in there. So does that mean you're coming? Question mark. Bring some jet scripts with you. Christopher Ramirez said, Joey. I said Joey. No, you didn't. You didn't say Joey, you dork. It says here. Anybody can screenshot that. Freddie Chavez says, fine-looking group of savages.
Hey,
What's up,
Friday,
Freddie?
what's up, man? Haven't seen you for a little bit. Get your butt in here.
Yep, we're missing
no
you at the
shit.
club, bud.
Okay, so you mentioned next week we resume back to regular schedule here.
7 a.m., Rise and Shine, Jiu-Jitsu boot camp, whatever you call it. 7 a.m. training for most of us here. Come, just wake up. Then you can go back to sleep once you get here.
That's kind of how it goes for Eric. Eric trains and then is like, oh, time to go to bed. I'm so tired.
Train. Look at my path of destruction. I clap my hands and I say goodnight.
Uh-huh.
And then I walk, and there's like fire going off in the background. Raph's like decapitated in the back. Okay.
Let's be very clear. The way to kill me is not to take off my head. Do anything else, but trying to decapitate me is just a bad thing for you guys.
And it just more rap heads come out. Oh no!
Bigger than the last.
Just keeps talking.
Raph, did you know today is National Wu-Tang Day? Chess boxing. Don't bring that up for these folks. They don't know what Wu-Tang is.
I knew that today was National Wu-Tang Day.
I thought every day was National Wu-Tang Day.
Eddie Fan
I
says,
could care
this
less
sounds
about Wu-Tang and
awesome.
all that.
Good to see you guys doing well. Thank you very much, Eddie. We
Thank
hope
you,
that you'll
Eddie.
go ahead and
Thank
spread
you.
the word. If you guys can do us a solid, that'd be great. Take this message, take it to your gyms, tell people about this tournament. If you yourself can't do it, we'd love for you to get behind our events and our tournaments and
Dude,
encourage
if you guys
those who
just want
can.
to send us money. That's fine too. You don't even have to compete. We'll put the registration. You don't just sign up. Don't even show up. It's cool.
If you want to volunteer to work one of our events, go ahead and reach out.
If you
Tell people about it. Like I said, we want to travel to your academy and hang out with you guys and talk to you guys. So if you'd like us to come by there, just please, drop us a line and we'd be happy to come hang out with you guys and train with you guys.
If I could just add, joking aside, it takes a lot of money and a lot of work to put on good events. So when you go to an event and you're saying, hey, this is pretty shitty, that's because they didn't have a lot of support, When you go to an event and you're like, wow, this thing ran really well, or when you don't even notice that it's running well, that's somebody did a lot of work to do that, and that's what we're doing. So we're putting a lot of time. So register early for us, you know what I mean? Spread the word for us. 'Cause we're working here to do something great for you, for all of us,
Absolutely.
So
It's because we see that there's deficiencies in the tournaments.
It could be better.
And
why not make it better?
and when we see those deficiencies, we don't just want to sit there and just like say, well, that sucks. Nothing can be done. We'd rather be very proactive in doing
Yeah,
so.
we don't want to be the guys that sit there in the corner like, oh man, that sucked. Let's go to the next shitty tournament. Like, no, we're doing something about it. We want to create something awesome for you guys.
Freddie Chavez, look at this, taking up the heat by saying, how can we volunteer for this upcoming tournament if we're not competing? If you guys need help with setup or cleanup, count me in, fellas.
Thank you, Freddie.
Thank
Listen,
you, Freddie.
Freddie
Always
Chavez,
love,
you
love,
are
love.
a quality human being in
All
so
love.
many regards, so thank you very much. Arco just chimed in and said, hey, I'm not from the U.S., but I think submission only is the wave of the future. Congrats. Have a blast.
We do too. That's why we're doing it, guys. We think it's the wave of the future. It's gaining momentum. Again, we want to showcase the most honest form of submission grappling
It is-
or jiu-jitsu.
It's what you train with, at your academy every day. You don't really keep track of who wins by points or whatever, or who even wins by, it's always to the tap, and then that's it. I think we sometimes overcomplicate things, but it's cool to have both. It's cool to have both, and this is just for submission only. It's time now.
Yep.
Let's change up the rules.
I mean, none of us keep track of how many times that Lance beat Joey or anything. we remember it happened, and that's what happened. And it's not like it's on UFC Fight Pass. You can look up Joey House and see that match there.
Our shout out to our sponsor, UFC Fight Pass.
But thank you very much for that
Uncle
comment.
Dana, put me in. I'm ready.
I would like to shout out my sponsor, Asgard 503. Thank you guys for keeping me swagged out. They've also looked into the possibility of contributing to our tournament, so stay tuned for them as well. But they're awesome. You can check them out, asgard503.com. They've got awesome gear for jiu-jitsu and MMA practitioners.
Also, just to let you guys know, in addition to letting folks know about our tournaments and how you can support us there. Just like Freddie said, if you guys want to volunteer your time and help us put together some of this stuff, that would be awesome as well. But really what we want you guys to do is just get behind it, get a lot of people to go ahead and tell us why it is that you like submission only. We had somebody chime in right now, Arco, when you chimed in, you said that you like sub only. We're also going to be starting to put little vignettes, and it's going to be called Why Do You Sub Only? And so we want people to send in, nothing more than 30-second videos. They can be like 10, 15-second little things saying why you like submission only, because we know it's a movement. We like the people who have put in the groundwork for it. And we're excited to do that format. And more importantly, we're excited to also have those EBI overtime rules. Because, even if you can't get the submission finish per se in that time allotment, we like to see people still pursuing the finish with the intent of, the tournament has to go on.
Absolutely.
So that is something that is super important to us. So if you guys don't mind getting together with friends or whatever you guys want to do, if you just want to send in like a little short little video, 10, 15 seconds saying why you like sub only, we're going to be featuring those very prominently on our page, and we would truly, truly love it if you guys would chime in with some of those.
I could even think we could maybe go in a little prize for the winner or something.
What kind of prize are you thinking?
Maybe a limited edition. LA Jiu-Jitsu Club.
Joey, go get the shirt. Joey, get the shirt. Joey, I know he's wearing it, but get the shirt.
We got gray ones.
We talked about the timing on this, guys.
Limited edition white.
Bam!
They're all limited edition.
Boom. Throw right up at the camera.
These things are great for your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister. They increase your jiu-jitsu ability by 15% at least. Decreases, of course, after you wash it a couple times.
So let's say that,
That's in the fine print.
That's in the fine. So let's say that the people, they do this, and they do one of those videos, and they get one. But let's say that somebody just wants to buy these outright. Where can they buy these?
You can PayPal us, lajjclub at gmail.com, or you can just come here. We're open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m., sometime Friday, Saturday, 6 p.m., and I think we're going to start doing Sunday things. Just check us out. Be on our social medias to find out about those weekend ones. But Monday through Friday, 7 a.m.
But we're also looking to do like maybe instead of like a weekend open mat, like we do a hike instead, or we do like some type of other outdoor activity just to change it up. Maybe even it's like a rock climbing day where we get like a workout in along with our our little adventure. So if
Shout out Gary Lee Tonin, who just joined, Eric Cruz Compella, who's a black belt in the 10th Planet System, a friend of mine, also the announcer for EBI, and Fletcher Kerwan, a 10th Planet blue belt, making waves.
Super I was almost telling him at the beach.
He's also a member of Smoke Serpent too.
I was like, dude, with Fletcher, I almost said I have to give him my hat, because that guy has, a video go viral almost every day with techniques, so there's
Fletcher's
that.
a monster.
Fletcher's great.
Brian Singer just said, will there be a rash guard in the future?
Yes.
Well,
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Coming very, very, very
if you help
soon.
these shirts get sold very
buy
nicely,
a few
that'd
more
be
shirts,
great.
and we're going to start buying rash guards with that money, so...
We also have some prototype assless stats.
Wow, dude. You just work the joke out in your head before you start speaking.
You should fire the name.
What up, Jonah? Thanks for joining.
We had some comments come. Kat Clark said, great job, guys. Derek Wu said, really good sound and clarity. We hope so. Nice job broadcasting this. Nate Harris says, Eric is so dapper.
Yes.
Shout out to Nate Harris.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Nate Harris, I believe, just opened up his own gym. Where?
Planet Albuquerque.
Albuquerque.
ABQ.
Man. If you're anywhere in the New Mexico or Southwest area there, definitely go see either the boys in Santa Fe or now Albuquerque.
Awesome.
Nate Harris, Ruben Rivera, outstanding individuals and human beings outside of the fact that they're beast-ass fucking no-gi jiu-jitsu practitioners.
Gary Tonin just said, please don't announce my presence. I don't want to be associated with anything Raf Esparza is associated in.
We don't blame you.
Gary, I'll make you a deal. If I denounce my association from this, would you come do a super fight for us?
Oh, that would be fantastic.
Push come to shove, Gary.
Tell all your homies to come compete sub-only for our tournament, Gary.
Yeah, Gary, what the fuck is this? Why do you sub only, Gary?
Yeah.
Do a video for us, you asshole. It's not like you're afraid of being on camera. I know. You never stop talking when we do interviews.
Let me translate for Raph. Would you mind please doing us a video?
Please. You know what? The thing is that if Gary sends us a comment right now, I'm just going to read it. With you, Raph. What does that mean? All right. Let's see. Jonah just said, what up, brother? Mike Faustino says, can I live with you guys?
That's Lobes, Mike Frosto, good friend.
Oh!
Yeah.
Gary says he wants a sub-only match with me.
Done.
What?
Done.
That's
At the LA Jiu-Jitsu Club this week.
To the death,
It'll
please.
be at the LA Jiu-Jitsu Club in private, just
One
in our
man
shop.
walks in.
That's it. No time limit. No time limit.
All
Just
subs.
like interjecting there, you could probably see that match at the OC Open. So please come on out, register today.
I'm just saying, I mean, Gary, he says that he takes on all challengers, but he just seems to be ducking me lately. He's always like, you know what? No, but honestly, Gary's just been like, I can't wait till we train again. And then
like,
for
always
whatever
looking
reason,
to
he's
train.
got to like, he always is like, I've got a super fight going on, which is like weird, strange. Nathan said, hide your legs. No, Gary wants my neck. 100%. I can tell you that right now. But anyway, Mike, can I live with you guys? I don't think you want to live here.
Actually, Octavio might be on his way out as of how much you want to pay rent.
You just try to highest bidder,
I'm
Octavio?
just saying, times are hard.
I like the suit, sir.
It's corporate Eric is such a terrible human being. Again, getting back to the important thing, though, we want to thank all of you who have been liking the US Submission Grappling League. A number of you guys ended up liking the page as we were doing this broadcast. So we appreciate that. All of the support, it really does help us, and it really does help to push a movement. So to Terry, Nathan, Ricardo, James,
everybody.
Berto, Marco, Gary, I guess. We want to thank you guys for going ahead and supporting us and doing all this. Nathan, thank you so much for sharing the video as well. I do want to say this. We're going to start to close this thing down in a few minutes, but before we do, I want to ask each of the guys one thing that they want you to take away from just knowing what kind of tournaments that we're going to be putting together. I'm going to go ahead and start over with Blair.
So what I would really just ask is that if there's something that you want, we're trying to bring it to you, and very, very easily you can help make this happen just by sharing. Use your social media, let people know this is what you're into, and when you see a post from us, share it. That would really help.
One thing I want you to take away as a passionate competitor and practitioner, right? Not myself, as you, right? You have a chance to win money doing jiu-jitsu. Soak that shit in, okay? Think about all the times that you spent $100+ just to go compete, and then gas money, and then parking, and then all that shit, right? Imagine if you could go do what you love, compete, and take money home. Take that with you.
I think, there's a lot of us out there that compete for love of the game, and, we're just going to get out there no matter what, whatever rules set. But whenever there's money on the line, it makes it extra nice. So, come out there. You'll get that type of kill or be killed. And that's like, the high level competition that we want. We've been around tournaments a lot now, not just like, Dream Jiu-Jitsu, but other little things that have come, the Vulcan Open, all the wrestling tournaments we help host with, USA Wrestling and Beat the Streets Wrestling. We're looking to make this as smooth, as painless as experience as possible. Get you guys on the mat, keep you in the zone, and just have a good day of battle. That's what we're all looking forward to.
So, for those of you who have been to any of our events, whether it was when we brought out the mats out to the beach this weekend, any of our other beach events, our park events, the seminars that we hold here, anything at the house, if you've ever been to anything that we've put on, you know how much we care about this sport and this community. It's not just about throwing up another tournament just because it's a thing. We do it because it's what it means to those who train jiu-jitsu, and we want to provide that best experience possible, because that's what we do with everything that we do, whether it's a seminar, an event, a tournament. We love the sport, we love this community, and we just we want to provide the best for you guys because of this sport deserves a lot more attention than it gets.
Absolutely.
And so we want to be that catalyst and kind of bring it to people that.
You just want to
So
help
it's a
do
way.
that.
We want people to see it as this thing that is that is as great as we all know that it is. So yeah, please, if you can just either, for those of you who like to compete, please sign up. We'd love it if you shared it on any of your social media. Talk about it with the people at your academy.
Registration is super easy too, guys. It's one click away from our Facebook page here. It's one click away on our website. So, check us out, please.
And look for more events too, These first two are coming right out of the gate. But after that, we're looking to do some more events up and down the coast. So, keep following. We're just going to only get better from here.
In summation, one thing I want you guys to take away from all this is Joey lost to Lance. Gary chimed in real quick and he said,
Gary beat Lance. Let's throw that one in there real quick. For
we will.
Lance's eyes to
We'll put
listen
that in there. Gary chimed in and said, "I will crush your skull like a clam on my tummy." It says. He then followed up by saying, "I don't support this at all." And Gary then said, "Love equals money. Just ask the girls in Costa Rica."
Hey, I got a nice thing. Let's shot that on real quick as you say all the mean things that Gary's saying about you.
Oh, what is your shout out? Say what she said, Dort.
Hi.
Joey, do you know how this works?
What?
Read what she said. It says, Alejandro Rodriguez says, Joey is an amazing coach. Love the energy, guys.
Aww.
Hot fire. Very sweet.
Hot fire.
Hot fire indeed. Gary, just one more
Bring the
stipulation.
kids to come wrestle. It's Bang Wrestling.
One more stipulation for Gary, though. Gary, if we are going to have a super match, I would love to have it in the gi. Because I've seen you do it before, and I wonder if you're still, okay at it. And, I was like, damn, dude, I thought he could put away AJ. And then he didn't. And it was like,
Damn.
oh, damn, son. That's crazy.
Oh my god.
I love that Gary is...
Gary, what are you doing to our pod?
Gary, I'm not going to read that. But
I want to look. No, I wanna
Gary
I'm
just
not
said,
reading
Gary
that.
just said, Raph, nice cock.
Thank you very much, sir.
And we just lost the family audience.
Yeah, I know. Gary, it's kind of hard to tell people to bring their kids when you're just using your foul Jersey language over there. Anyway, no, the real takeaway is this. Supporting us is supporting grappling. It's as easy as it is because we have such passion for it. All of us in different ways have worked a ton of different events. We've worked in very different capacities at a number of different places. We see things that we would like to improve, and this is an opportunity for us to kind of put those things into place. So if you support us, we are very passionate about putting these events together. We want to give you guys the best experiences possible. And you know what the nice thing about it is? You can approach us. You can very quickly tell us and give us direct feedback, and we will implement that into the next thing.
Absolutely,
Because
dude. We're super accessible.
We're super accessible, and a lot of the times you see us training. So let's see here. And Nathan just said banana eating contests. Nathan...
That's Saturday night.
That's what happens
On.
between Thor and Joey in the privacy of their own
Joey liked it
homes
so much the first time.
is what happens there. So again, just to give you guys a recap, where you can go ahead and support us, you can support us on the Instagram at USSGL, on Twitter at USSGL_. Underscore.
The Twitter is _USSGL_.
Thank you very much. You can also catch us on USSGL.com. That's where you can register for our events, find out other information for us. You can also submit the 20, 30-second videos of Why You Sub Only. You can do that on the USSGL and let us know. You can also get in contact with myself for this. What future matches will there be? Well, Eduardo, it's going to depend on if you sign up. So for right now, it's going to be an open, and we can discuss super fights a little bit later if Gary's willing to go ahead and take a giant pay cut.
We just got a challenge. So what if we showcase Gary Tonin eating over 6 bananas in 2 minutes?
You have to eat them with the peels on, Gary. That's the only way that counts. Whole banana.
I guess what Gary's saying is he can deep throat a lot all at once.
Oh, the family audience is leaving us.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
not-
sorry. We want the kids to compete with us. We're
I did
sorry.
ask for this to be PG right before we went here.
He did.
There's
It was
nothing
going
wrong
well
with that.
until Gary showed up.
Well, Gary has a way of ruining things. Anybody who watches any grappling event can tell you. I shattered my patella. My days of martial arts is over. Well,
Oh,
Eduardo,
tell your friends.
I'm very sorry to hear that. I hope you're okay. But if you can, encourage your friends to do it, that's still
what you
supporting
get,
your martial
Eduardo,
arts.
for grappling with me.
Oh. Gary says he's prepared to prove it, and he says, I'll swallow them whole. Not disproving my theory.
Escalating.
Gary, the little Kim of jiu-jitsu. So, there's that. I like whenever I can feel Drew on the couch, like whimper laughing, I know we're in the right space. Just again, also to recap, our two events, May 28th, that is going to be going down in Orange County. June 4th, that is in Fresno. You can catch us in Vegas over the weekend. I feel like I'm talking about my comedy dates at this point. Catch me at the Laugh Factory on Monday. You can see Eric here at the LA Jiu-Jitsu Club Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. Some Fridays, some Saturdays. This week it's going to be Saturday at 6 p.m., I believe.
Yes, I'll be
Right?
here.
All right. And then Joey is also doing a series of privates. You can catch those where, Joey?
Here at maybe your gym, and they're all donation based. So whatever you feel like paying, $1, $2, $20, $50, $100,
No one's gonna
$1,000. If you're rich, I would love to do a private with you.
Don't give my man less than $40 because that's time and money. But if you want to give him less, then he'll probably hurt you during the move too or something. I don't know.
Gary asks, what date is the eating contest? Gary, fly on out here. It's going to be May 28th or
May
June
28th
4th.
at Esperanza High School.
Set up
We'll see you there.
Hold on. Eduardo says, set up
With
the
the
Kron versus Gary match.
Oh,
Kron
yeah.
keeps ducking Gary.
I would love to see that match, bro.
I mean, we all would like to see that
that would
match.
be
I don't think there's a person here who wouldn't
Uh,
like to see that
If
match.
Chrome doesn't show up for the match with Gary, I will
dude.
compete against Gary in the banana eating contest. I'm ready. I think I can
Oh,
do 7
shit.
bananas in 2 minutes.
I'll do the banana eating contest while I submit Raph. Gary, I don't know where to begin on that, other than the fact that you're offering to be a fat kid, which you are, while also eating here. You know the benefit of actually being in a weight class with me, though, Gary, is you don't actually have to lose weight, so you'd be fine there. Let's see. I bet I can sub Raph more times per minute than bananas I can eat per minute.
I put money on that. I think I'll take that bet. I think you could. I agree.
I might actually take that bet, too. I don't know what the over-under on that
How
is.
much will it take for us to get you over here to beat up Raph for an hour of our just to
We'll
watch it?
have a bunch of bananas for
Yeah,
you.
like making a big shindig. We'll sell tickets and
Like, when did Gary start to lose his business acumen and is now being paid in bananas?
I'll eat
like a
bananas. I don't
monkey?
care.
well, he
Frank-
likes the bananas.
Frank Barca just chimed in, says, what up, everyone? Big love from 10th Planet Melbourne down under.
Frank
what's up,
Marco, we
buddy?
miss and love you, dude. Frank is my boy.
We'll throw up a 10 for you.
Absolutely. You're gonna...
I don't know which way they're
Dork.
supposed to do it.
Do that.
How do you not know which way it works?
Because I'm not part of their system. I just
Drew,
did it right.
how does it work?
How does what work?
Throw the 10.
Oh, the right hand does the 1, and then the left hand does the 0.
Well,
But then you could switch it, but then you gotta cross them.
What?
Oh,
Well,
dang.
let me tell
Can,
you,
can I do like the lady? Can I
us
do like the Lady
wrestlers from
Gaga?
Victorville, we like to go like this. Home of the Fighting Jackrabbits. Thank you.
Hold up.
Represent.
These are that's
Oh,
that's
shit.
way too close to a gang
Victor.
sign. I get nervous with this all the time with you and your goddamn gang signs.
Wait,
But
and then you can
that's
cross 'em.
like
Yeah, Home of the Fighting Jackrabbits.
This is the
Fuck,
X.
dude.
This is the X break 10.
The LA Jiu-Jitsu Club.
Right. This is the OG 10.
Sean Roberts just joined the show, said, "Hey!" Then Sean Roberts asked, "Gary, who is Raph?" Oh, Sean, I love you too. Let's see
We
here.
got some like serious heavy hitters.
No, we've got a lot of people
A lot of
joining in.
Talk shit about
There are a lot
rap.
of people that don't like Raph.
You know, they just want their time to shine right now because
We have Barack
Sean
Obama
Roberts.
commenting. Oh fuck rap, got it. All right.
like Brock chimes in right now. It's just like, what's happening here? Oh, Gary. Yeah, Gary's learning how the reproductive
throwing up to
systems
10.
are working in the comment section. I love that Sean's like, oh, that Raph. Yes, because there's a lot of us. From the podcast. Yes, me, you moron. The person you added on Facebook,
So,
yes.
We should catch Sean up with what's going on.
Hey, Sean, we've got a tournament, 2 of which that are going down, one of which is going to be on May 28th. Sub-only, EBI, overtime rules, gi, no gi. Absolute champions will get the monies.
Money. We're giving money.
I'm so, like... Cole Franson basically put himself on a bird and tagged me on here, and I couldn't see it because I was busy hosting this thing. Cole, you've reached Nick Cage levels of nonsense right now. But yes, Sean, if you can get the folks that you coach, tell them that they are welcome to compete in our tournaments, low cost. High competition value. We'd love to do that. Absolutely. I can't tell if you're flipping me off with that one, so that is a thing, but we'd love to have that. Or, you yourself, you're a pretty good competitor. You can compete in there and you can win some monies. I'm just saying, Sean, do you like the money? I don't know. That's on you. So anyway, yes, Raph from the podcast is telling you that. I think we're getting to that point now where we could continue doing this for days, but then we just continue seeing
escalate this thing.
Gary,
so far.
Renato just said sup, CTA, and fist sign. Yes, Renato, please tell your people to go and compete with us as well. So sup to you. I think we're gonna start to shut this down, guys. I think we've all had a good time here, and I think we've all learned something. I think we've been going for over an hour. Eric, please say hi to Joey and Professor Jean-Jacques.
Did somebody say you can say hi to me?
You can say hi to him. He's right here. Wait,
Eric,
is he
sure
died? Did Joey die and he's been a ghost this whole time and we didn't know?
Yeah, bro, I'm Jewish.
Frank,
Of course I like money.
yeah.
Sean Roberts.
Sean Roberts says, bro, I'm Jewish.
Sweet.
Of course I like money. Yeah.
Okay, so like we were saying, we're doing absolute divisions in the gi and in no gi. Both divisions pay money. $500 minimum for the pot.
Can you say it in Jewish?
What?
Above divisions.
Listen, the play it's not gonna be too hot in the stadium. I know because of I get a little verklempt and I start schwitzing. So.
Oh shit, Joey.
Raph, do you run the Danaher abridged Instagram? I wish I did, man. The Danaher doing jokes and memes now is too much for me. So you need to stop that. I can't. He can't be doing my stuff. You know what? I'm pretty sure that Danaher... I look at Danaher's memes the way he looks at my heel hooks. So, is adorable, but
Is he really looking at your heel hooks?
No. No, you never will. But I know he... Oh, you know what? That's true. That's not true. Gary put me in a heel hook live at an interview once. So technically, he saw my escape from it.
Did you is your escape you tapping out?
Yeah. And the dumb part was...
And I'm out.
Can I 100% tell you the truth that happened there? So Danaher, I could see, is getting Gary to come beat me up on the side. And I go, no shit, I'm going to get the shit kicked out of me on camera. And I'm prepared for it. And so I realized, I go, there's nobody else in this room. It's just us. So I actually, on my phone here, I actually dialed 911. And I had it. And I was like, I'm ready now, because at least I'll call for my own ambulance. And so the whole time I'm looking at Gary, and I'm tapping, and then Gary's like, no. And then you hear Danaher being like, no, Mr. Tonin. A little, crank it way more, please. Put the foot on the hip there. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, I'm going to die. This is how I die. Gary says, I figured it wasn't you. Way too funny. Gary, you wouldn't know what funny is.
Take that.
Because you're stupid. All right. Anyway, I think we're done here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, support this, share this, give us all the love that you can get.
Thank you guys.
Hey, Gary.
Guys, we love you.
I'm doing a seminar in New Jersey. I'll give you a 10% discount on admission. Is great, Sean. Yeah, let's set that fight up between you gents. Frank says, okay, fellas, have a great day later. Well, you guys have a great day later.
Have a fantastic day.
Thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you guys here at the LA Jiu-Jitsu Club very soon, and then here on after at the OC Open and the Fresno Open. Again, thank you guys for your time. Have a great one.